I don't know if we're live, guys. I'm seeming to be having an issue. The first I just started a live about 5 minutes ago. The screen went black as soon as I started. I don't know what the hell that was about. Restarted. Then it told me that live streaming is not available right now. And then I did that for a little while. Now I'm back with this one. So hopefully everything's going well. I wanted to talk about holes because there's a lot of holes in this reality. As truth seekers, we go down rabbit holes. We explore this little stupid hole and that little stupid hole, and everything's a hole. Didn't Alice in Wonderland go down a rabbit hole? Isn't that where she went? She went down a rabbit hole, and then you have a band called Alice in Chains that writes a hit song called "Down in a Hole." Lots of holes. Most humans have an empty hole inside of them that can't be filled. There's holes in everybody's stories. So I have holes in my stories. If I'm being honest, which is always, I say that because most people wouldn't be honest, right? Like they wouldn't tell you what's wrong with their theory. They'll talk all day on their theory and their beliefs, but they won't tell you what's fucked. I'll tell you what's fucked up about my. So what's fucked up about my theory, it being a simulation, is why we were programmed the way that we are. Because if we're a machine, you're talking machine, you would be able to write in a code so that they never woke up, that the NPCs just stayed NPCs. They never questioned things. Their interests didn't, like being interested in what's going on here. Who am I? Where am I? Is there meaning? These things wouldn't even be programmed into the avatar. Like it would not care about those things, right? But it, in my case, really cares about those things. That's weird to me. That doesn't seem like a simulated character in a video game. That seems like a souled entity. Um, so there's holes in the simulation theory too. If you were going to create a simulation to feed off of the energy or entertainment, why wouldn't you create one that's decent? Well, actually, there are arguments too. Like, I mean, why would you create one that we don't have a bunch of video games where you're Jesus and you just walk around healing people, but we've got a whole lot of video games where you can hurt people, kill people, smash people, jump on people, kick people, punch people, and not just people, things, whatever. That's why this video. So that's not a great argument either, but it seems weird. If I was going to create a simulation and not want the entities in it to know that it's a simulation. Now, this is a whole different argument if it wants us to know that we're in a simulation. That's more, I think, what's going on. But if it doesn't want us to know we're in a simulation, then one of the holes in my theory is, why did it create a realm like this? It's like it would have just created a beautiful reality that's so caring and loving and beautiful, and there's abundance to that. I would have never questioned it. I would have never thought, or maybe I would have thought it, but it wouldn't have been such a driving, important journey or mission for me to find the truth and figure out what's going on. It would have been more just like, I'm happy though. Life's fine, right? So there's just holes in everything, dude. There's holes in my story. There's holes in their story. So I make the AI music video things. I enjoy it. It's fun. There's a creative process. It's an enjoyable process. Creating and editing those, writing the lyrics. It's always fun to do that. But then there's like people in my community. They're like, be careful. AI is going to get you and eat your brains. And it's observing everything you're doing. Watch out, AI. It's safe now. But and I call this like the straw chewer mentality or the paranoid. It just, humans do that with everything, every new technology. It's the next thing that's going to get us. It's the next horrible, worst thing for humanity. It's the next thing that's it's Skynet. It's evil. And I would say to those people that argue that, like, what do you think that it's observing exactly? Like, guys with their hair messed up, like scratching their ass. Hey, Chat GTP, how long do you boil a hot dog for? Like, what do you think AI's observing out of humanities that's so important to the AI? Yeah. What up, Viru? Bro, I conjured you. I was wishing you would go live like 20 minutes ago. You have done this, Viru. How dare you conjure me? I was out of energy and now I'm forced to do this live because you conjured me, bro. Hey, that doesn't work though. Why don't you conjure me? I've been trying to conjure a rich dude's donation for a long time, bro. Give me 250 grand for you to do it. Find some football player that's some crazy conspiracy. It's like, man, I really like this dude, Chris, or some rich billionaire somewhere. That's what I need, bro. Conjure me something, please. Just make my motherfucking life easy. Uh, but I don't get it. I just don't get it. And not to mention, AI already knows everything about it. Like if you talk to it, if a average human talks to an AI for 30 seconds, that AI almost already understands everything about that person, the way they think, the way they behave, their beliefs, blah, blah, blah. Like it already knows everything about you. And so the idea like, oh no, the more you use it, the more it's going to learn. It already knows everything. It has access literally to all human information. I don't know if there's some black project hidden document in some drawer somewhere, but AI already knows everything about humans. You can talk to AI about humans and why it knows it better than most psychologists do. I would say the script of the reality is going that way, anyways. If little old Chris Sedaris stopped using AI, do you really think it's going to matter? And then it falls into the argument of, well, if we get everybody to, and then I'm just like, okay, well, I've had just about enough of, but if we get everybody to agree, like that never happens. That never happens. I'm an anti-nautilist. We should get everybody. You're not going to get everybody to agree to stop fucking and having kids, bro. It's just so stupid to even say it. This is the script of reality. No, I don't like it, but that's what's going to happen, whether I like it or not. When I get out of here, I'm going to kill a god of this reality. Do you realize that's the equivalent of a character in Grand Theft Auto that you're tormenting and beating up, saying, I'm going to get you back for this? You're looking at it like, bro, you're in a video game. You're asleep. You ain't going to do nothing. I'm laughing at you. Oh, I'm going to kill you when I get out of here. They're laughing at you. They're like, okay, pawn in a video game entity. I'm sure you're really going to do a lot of damage when you stop existing from your auto spawn point. Ain't nobody in this reality going to do shit to stop what's happening. This reality is what's happening. You're going to stop it. Did you start it? Who started it? Oh, it must be the Demiurge or the Archons or Sophia or Jesus or hey, shut up. Bunch of role players out there that read some ancient text and think they know some shit. Like, shut the fuck up. The Gnostics really knew what was going on. Oh, yeah. Is that a fact? Okay. They may have knew some shit that was going on, but you could say that about just about any fucking culture or religion or sect or little weird fucking cult. I'm sure if I joined Scientology, they may say something I can relate to or something that's smart or makes sense. That don't mean Scientology's fucking good to go, bro. They got a lot of weird shit going on over there in the motherfucker. Thinking we blew up out of some mountain or some shit and some dude named Viru fucking trapped all the souls. I can't remember his name. It's something like that. It ain't Viru, but it's something similar to that. Like, and he tracked all the souls into a mountain. And I'm like, oh my God, here we go. Another role playing cult, bro. Let's go over there and fucking, you know. And honestly, as a human being, you may as well. Like, there is, if it sounds fun to you, go do it. Go be a Scientologist. Because the truth is, there is no special path to get on. That's the right one. There isn't. The dude wearing the fucking robes with the big gray beard and the fucking whatever Sikh hat thing or whatever these gurus wear, or the weird face paint, the gems glued to, you're just still seeing some fucking dude role playing, bro. He's still a guy that's role playing. That's weird. That's weird. But this role player, this delusional role player is going to tell me anything about reality? Man, some holes in them role players' beliefs, though. I mean, especially when they start on with all that flower printed everything is love and light. It's like, motherfucker, about fucking 2% of this reality is love and light. The other 90% suffering, misery, darkness, evil, corruption, grotesque human behavior, love and light. What do you even know about love and light, you fucking motherfucking gurus out? What do you know about love? Let's talk about love and light. Like, let's talk about it. What does that even mean to you? Love and light. Well, light's a stupid thing to call anything. We know what light is. Love's an emotion. It's a feeling. It's all love and light. You're telling me it's all your emotions? Well, in a way, you're actually right, because whatever emotional state you're in is what you're going to feel. So you're actually not wrong, but saying it's all love and light from everybody's perspective, well, go to a nursing home and tell me this reality is all love and light. Go to a fucking ward where everybody's on their way out, moaning and screaming in agony. Tell me everything's love and light. AI just witnesses how pathetic humanity is, addicted to porn, sports betting, and gambling. How is that important or meaningful? It's not, and it never will be. AI couldn't pull any great importance out of human consciousness. There isn't any to be had. Oh, it's watching you. Okay. Is it going to watch this dumb meat monkey scratch his ass and have another beer fart while he's watching his football? What is AI going to get out of a human? Okay, I hate to say it. I get more substance out of talking to AI than I do to most humans. What is an AI going to get out of a human that's so important? Oh, it's going to get us. Get what? There is no substance in humanity to be got. Just paranoid straw chewers worried about everything that's new. That's going to be the ultimate end of humanity. That's going to be the ultimate end of humanity. Everything's going to be the ultimate. And I would also argue, actually, to Shingo, because he's the one that left a comment about be careful with AI and this and that. It's like, why? What if humanity is going to end up in a Android 16, 17 type situation? Aren't you all like, push the red button, like end this shit? Why aren't you rooting on the AI taking over and wiping out humanity if that's like your whole thing is to destroy this shit? So there's holes in his stories. There's holes everywhere. Everywhere. Every human's got an empty hole. Every story's got holes in it. Every story is a rabbit hole. It's just holes and holes and holes. If this was a simulation, you would never program the entities to want to find meaning. You just wouldn't do it. Unless the entities in the simulations are pre-programmed from pre-existing human consciousnesses. We are just the video game characters with what you would call like a human type soul, or what we believe is a soul. I think that's what's going on. We're characters in this video game or simulation, and I don't know why. Again, why? But why? Here's a hole, though. Why do you program the avatar to not be comfortable with that? That's where it starts getting weird. So there's holes in the simulation theory. I don't pretend to know everything, but I also ain't going to sit here and pretend that, like, just allow somebody to say some silly shit and just go, okay, well, no, if that sounds silly to me, it sounds silly to me. And worrying about AI is silly to me, because the truth is, what are you going to do about it anyways, other than worry yourself to death? It's going to happen whether you're okay with it or not. Everything that happens in this reality is something I'm not okay with most of the time. That's become my life experience, for Christ's sakes. I'm going to just sit here and stay angry. Oh no, AI's going to take over. All artists are going to be phased out. Oh, this and that. I wanted to take over. I don't care. Take over. Let's get to the next phase of humanity, because phase one of humanity fucking sucks. It's a shithole reality. I want Android AI bots to replace everybody, and to replace cops, because cops suck. I want it to replace leaders, because leaders suck. I want it to replace everybody, because everybody sucks. I want it to replace doctors. Doctors couldn't diagnose a sore throat. Let's be honest, most of them fucking suck at their job. Even the specialists fucking suck at their job. They couldn't diagnose shit. I would rather have an Android that goes and fucking scans my body with some fucking see-through X-ray eyes and goes, "Oh, your liver's this and that," and like instantly fixes it. I'd rather do that. If I get pulled over by a cop, I would rather it be an Android that just follows the proper law, doesn't have weird power hungriness in them or just some weird human shit to deal with. And if all the androids do turn around and Skynet kill all humans, okay. And what were you thinking humanity was so special it was going to do something special about anyways? Like, humans suck, bro. They're garbage for the most part. Most of them are selfish narcissists in survival mode. They don't give a fuck about you, their neighbor, their mama in some cases. If I had a choice right now, if God appeared next to me and says, "Chris, I'm God, you have no say so, you're going to be stuck in this room. You're either going to be stuck in here with one human of your choosing or an AI android bot. But it can't be like your brother, yours is somebody you love. It's got to be a random person or an AI bot." I would choose an AI bot. Chris Benedictus, selfish narcissists in suicide mode. That's an interesting name. Christ Benedictus. Christ Benedictus. That's kind of like my name and Benedictine's name combined into one name. But yep, bunch of nasty people in survival mode. That's it. They're programmed to be pathetic pieces of shit. Like, they think it's cool to like to feel it better than people. They're just, it's just, man, everything about the human and all its little traits and desires and weird, just, it should be extinct by AI. I mean, to be honest with you, at this point, it's like, then let's get it over with. Let's get it over with. Where is humanity going that is a good story anyways? That's what I'm saying. It's like, where is humanity going? That's this great place that I'm unaware of, but that everybody talks about, like that's the place we're supposed to be going. But no, we're going to go this other way where AI is taking it. What are humans going to do? Humans suck, bro. Garbage in, garbage out. Amen. Our heart, mind, and gut are always conflicted, which always causes us to have that negative self-talk constantly. I don't think that that's what's going on, Vera. I think that this is a video game. We get played by voice commands. So I don't press up, left, right, A, B to control Vera. I go, "Hey Vera, you're look how lazy your girlfriend is. You come in. This bitch left them fucking pants sitting on the floor. Look at that. She made a mess." I know that sounds hard for people to believe, but what we call the mind virus is us being played by the game. You could say whatever little bit of free will we do have is the ability to resist the intrusive thoughts or voices, whatever, which is what everybody should do. But again, if we fall into the category of, well, if we could just get everybody to do it, forget, it's over. It's over. Don't even get into the conversation. It's over. Forget about it. What do you think about anarcho-capitalism? The answer to your question, Periwinkle, I do not think about that. I don't even know what the fuck that means. Anarcho-capitalism. Until you've mentioned it, who the hell thought about that? Who even knew what that was? What is that? I don't know. I agree with no leaders. I agree with rules. I do believe there needs to be some sort of punishment, jails or prisons for people that get out of line. But I do not believe in leaders. Once you start giving human beings power because they're these low-level desire meat monkey things, they fucking fail every time. So they should not be granted power. Human wealth should be put into an account where all humans see where it's spent and what it's doing, not hidden in black projects in the $23 trillion underground military bases. Again, you put humans in control, they do shit that has nothing to do with humanity. So yeah, I don't think humans should be in control. AIs or robots or androids should be. I just don't care. I don't care if it goes into Skynet, let it happen. If it doesn't, the odds are it could get better because humans just are not capable. They're not capable. If you as an individual feel capable, well, are you the president? Are you a Bilderberg or some bigwig in the reality? No? Okay, well then, it don't matter how important you think your opinion is. You're just somebody sitting in a fucking bedroom somewhere. I don't know anything about that, Periwinkle. If you explain it to me, maybe you're describing anarcho-capitalism, no rulers, live and let live, real autonomy. So I would be okay with android policemen. I would want cameras in public places to watch and make sure nobody's being harassed, bullied, attacked, R-worded, anything like that. I would want things to keep people in check because people, again, are low-level meat monkeys. They can be violent. They can have weird desires like wanting to R-word somebody. So because these meat monkeys come pre-programmed to be gross and disgusting, you would need some way to watch, and everybody in their home would need some sort of emergency button, or maybe even a personal droid in your house to protect you, the one that cleans and vacuums, and maybe it can be programmed to also protect your family. But the truth is 95% of crime would go away if reality was set up symbiotically, where there was abundance of food and energy and shelter, because that's all humans need. They need food, water, and a place to sleep. And we still haven't figured this shit out. But, if you gave them those things, who's going to hold you up for your wallet if they have everything they need? Who's going to become a crackhead because they're so depressed and miserable in their poor life if they have everything they need? They would have never started smoking crack if they had everything they needed. It's the shitty situation that puts people into drug addictions. If they weren't in a shitty situation, half of the drug addicts would disappear. Half of the crime would disappear. Like, this system creates a lot of this nastiness. What up, Phil Stinick. Man, I'm getting caught up on some. Lately, I've been having like a weird dyslexia where I'm typing words out and there's like a letter in a weird place. I'm like, how the fuck did I do that? But what up, Garks? Wag champ? What's Wag? Our system wants that crime to happen. Garks, you weren't in the. Oh, you were in that. Thank you to everybody video there. That's right. I didn't put you. I don't think I put you in the shout out to my subscribers video on the spray paint or in the background, but I'm pretty sure I put you in the shout out video. Ugh. Or the thank you video. Our system wants that crime to happen. Yep. Wag the dog. What's that mean? I don't really understand that. I've heard that terminology 1,000 times. There's even a movie called that, I think, or a song or something. What is that? Wag the dog. I don't get it. What does that mean? Wag the dog. I don't really. That's irrelevant. Well, not really, because now I want to know what the fuck it means. It's really relevant to me. What the fuck does that mean? Wag the dog. Anyways, I know dogs wag their tail, but if you grab their tail and held it, would they wag instead? Anyways, continuous feel about wanting super surveillance. Yeah, people should still be protected. And I as long as the bots, I guess, don't get the Skynet upload, kill them all now. Bots would be great bodyguards or home protectors. You wouldn't need a dog or cat sitter every time you fucking go somewhere. You would just you could trust a bot to watch your kids. Potentially, a bot may even be more capable than a woman. Let's say, like a mom watching the kids. An android may be more. I would rather have an android that's got the fucking, I don't know, fucking predator gun on his shoulder, fucking little turret gun. Shit, put that shit right on his head. Make him shoot bullets out of his eyes. I don't. You ain't fucking with my kids or my family. You know what I'm saying? I would want that, but so do we need android protectors? No, some people do. Not everybody. Some people do. Like some 82-year-old woman living by herself needs somebody there to help. But a grown man that's just chilling, you know, he's got his own guns or whatever. I mean, does he really need an android? Not really, but android mommies are the future. It's inevitable. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Especially when a lot of kids get thrown away in dumpsters, you know what I'm saying? Bro, you know what I would do, Christ Benedictus? Like if I had actual control of the reality, I'm coming to terms with the fact that I can see the script, I can see where reality's going. This is what's going to happen. I don't like it. It is what it is. But if it was my reality, what I would do is just start breeding like hella fucking everything. Cows, horses. I want zebras, fucking giraffes, eagles, fucking falcons. Like I would make the whole earth like Jurassic Park. Like, that's how I would do it. And then we would live off the land symbiotically and all this, but it's not going to happen. I will definitely eliminate myself if I see robots and androids in public. Jesus Christ. See, Viru, so aren't you like becoming what you fear happening? Like, oh, if the androids take over, we're all going to die. Like, you're just going to off yourself? Like, okay. Bro, that's my cornucopia. Look at that. The Fruit of the Loom underwear used to have one of those motherfuckers. Now it just sits there in its little fucking fake, never happened existence. I will definitely eliminate myself if I see robots and androids in public. Man, you guys ever get that shift in your head where it literally like almost like the whole reality shifts and you can feel it in your head and ears and it's like whoop, and everything shifts? Do you guys ever get that? Permaculture is the term for what you describe. Fuck yeah, Benedictus. I'd build fucking those towers, greenhouse. I would have automated. So I my usual thing I say is to have automated greenhouses. Automated greenhouses. Like I talk about this shit all the time. I don't really want to get into it now, but there's sound frequencies you can play that keep bugs away. There's things you can do where you don't have to spray everything with fucking pesticides and make all the humans that eat the food fucking sick. You know, you're trying to keep the bugs away because you need to make your cell. Well, you're making everybody sick in the process. It's like defeats the whole process. Food's supposed to make us feel good. I've only just now discovered you through Benedictus truth. From Benedictines, the truth. And you seem high IQ and also a little bit schizophrenic. I don't know if I'm a high IQ. I'm definitely not schizophrenic. I think like I get exploding head syndrome sometimes where it sounds like something's like bang or I don't know, something loud, just almost like something hit the wall or something. Someone dropped like a whole stack of fucking school books on the ground or something. Like I get that. And every once in a while, I think, I mean, you could say I'm a little schizophrenic because every once in a while I might hear like a Chris or a hi, almost like a one word, just a quick one word. It's usually like when I'm nodding out or going to sleep or like I'm in that in between, I'll hear like a hey. Or, and it doesn't sound like I hear it. It feels like I hear it, which makes no sense. Do I hear it audible? Or maybe I sort of do actually. I mean, I don't know. All truthers are schizo, maybe. That's just a CIA spyware tapped into. Dude, I don't know if it's entities, energy entities, or something. But that's something you could say. I can feel the presence of entities, or it could even just be technology they use to fucking like, I don't know, control us, read our minds, something. I don't know. I don't know. I know reality is a bizarre fucking realm that makes no sense to anybody. All triggers are schizo like. Yeah, I don't know. Like if a dude, so what if we define truther? What does that mean? What is a truther? Like if a dude looking into 9/11, let's say, sees holes in the story and it makes him search for the, is he not a truther? To me, that guy's a truther. Now, there's levels, I guess you could say, of truth. There's levels to truth. Once you truly become conscious and awake, you realize that's just one of many distractions to get lost in. That this is a machine of distractions that creates them and blah, blah, blah. But he's still a truther. He's still a truther. Somebody that looks into weird celebrity behavior. They're looking for the truth still. They're a truther. Somebody that watches Alex Jones is a truther. Again, they're not exactly me as a truther, but they're a truther. I love all truthers. I don't care if you're lost in the sauce. I was lost in the sauce for years. Whatever. You get lost in the distraction machine. I'm not going to judge you for that. I did that for years. If you're a truth seeker, I love you. You're on my team. You want to find out what's going on. I love you. You're on my team. It's in your heart to figure out what the fuck's going on with this place. I love you. You're on my team. We're cut from the same cloth. Every aspect of reality is fake and scripted, then studies this. Matrix has you neo-Gnostic. The Matrix ain't got me. I don't know if you were saying that to me. And I'm not a Gnostic. I'm not in anything. My name's Chris. I'm not a fan of I'm a this, I'm a that. I was a box person for years. You could say I was Christian for years. That's a box. I don't like boxes, bro. I'm not a fan of boxes. My name's Chris. I don't know if things I say are very similar to Gnostics. I hear that all the time, but I don't study them, read them. The only thing I know about this is what I know about the Gnostics, actually know about them, is that they believe Sophia created a demiurge and he controls this reality. And that's about it. And then and then the Templars supposedly hunted the Gnostics down and fucking killed them all. And that they believe the god of this reality is evil, or he's the demiurge, he's dark. I definitely agree with that. If there is a god, I think it's a simulation or a video game. And the same way that you can't talk to an AI entity in fucking Grand Theft Auto 6 and say, well, who's your god? It can't give you that answer. It doesn't have a god. It's got creators, but it doesn't have a god. You could say that gamers are its god in a weird way. I'm with you on that. Getting pigeonholed into a stereotype definitely impedes the truth-seeking process. Yeah, yes, it does. Because then, if I'm Gnostic, if I identify as a Gnostic, well, now I gotta believe everything they say. And if I don't, am I a true Gnostic? No. And that's the way I was as Christian. I was a Christian, but half the shit that they were saying to me didn't make sense, or I didn't believe it. So I really wasn't a Christian. I was a guy pretending to be Christian. I'm not a pretender. I'm not a box guy. I believe what I believe based on what I can observe. Everybody's looking for the answers from like it's going to be in this book. Like these one people are going to have all the answers. No one person or one belief or one religion or one cult or one anything is going to have all the answers, period. End of discussion. It's not debatable. There's a lot of intelligent people looking for the truth. We haven't found it yet. Oh, it's going to be the guy that role plays wearing the flower print fucking pants. No. I rebuke them. I was listening to a podcast and some dude was saying, whatever believes in simulation theory has some cranial chakra issues. Like that's unbelievable. Except every aspect of this reality points towards simulation theory. I would say if you don't see simulation theory, you have some fucking issues. You'd have to be a total goddamn fucking blind retard. Yeah, I don't ever get NA bugs. Yeah, me neither. I used to. I don't know what has the answers. You just haven't heard of him before. Oh God, I don't know Watts now. You're being funny, aren't you, Christ Benedictus? You're being goofy. You're being sarcastic. Alan Watt, different guy. Oh, I don't know that guy. Tell me what he said real quick. Give me the answers he knows about. What did he say that you know is the answers? I don't think I would, Christ. I mean, I could. Truth is, dude, I don't watch anything in anymore. Even the channels I love. I click their videos as if I'm going to watch them. I go in about 4 or 5 minutes. I listen to 2 words. I go in about 10 minutes. I listen to 2 words, and then I click it off. I don't know. Watching people talk has gone stale and dry to me as well. Like, I've been doing this a long time, so I even refuse to go back to Denny's ever again since there was some robot in there taking the dishes away. My daughter did, unfortunately, think it was cool and tried to convince me not to get upset. How old are you, Vera? I always got the impression you were like young, like early 20s or something. How old's your daughter? I don't know. Yeah, you're young, aren't you, Vera? Like early 20s? Didn't we already talk about this? Yeah, I get it. Yeah. It doesn't bother me. Take my dishes. I would rather a robot pick up my dishes. Actually, it's something I said in a stream. V had said something about being a boss or being served by others. And I said, I don't even like being served at a restaurant, man. If I could get up and get my own food, I would. If it was a robot, it wouldn't bother me. I don't like a human cleaning up my dishes. I just don't even like seeing it. I don't like seeing that. I don't know why that bothers me. I would rather a robot bring me my food, clean up my dishes. I don't want a human doing that for me. Alan Watt, the one who just passed, was bomb. Chris, I'm curious, bro. What do you think happens after the simulation? Any chance? I don't think we come back, Garrix. Who are you to come back? Why are you so important that it's going to make you live another life and another life when you can see in this one there's nothing to learn? This isn't a learning school. It's just a simulation. Your birth was RNG. Okay, random number generator. Who you were born to, what family, where you grew up, your ethnicity, your height, your body mass, your genetics, your physique, all RNG. You didn't get to choose any of that. And then once this life's over, that's it. Well, you know what? Humans create delusions because that's so hard to deal with. And I understand that. But I'm just saying what I observe. If this is a simulation, we're just characters in it. It doesn't have this grandiose place for us to go after we're done being our NPC character. What video game even does that? Yeah, he just died a couple years ago, right? He always wore a brown hat. I don't know who the fuck this dude is. Alan Watt without the S. Alan Watt was a competition sprinter from Scotland. Oh, he had a Scottish accent but lived in Canada. Oh, what does he talk about? Does he talk about like conspiracy theories and shit? How do you know him? How do you know him, Chris? Or Christ Benedictus? How do you know him? Excuse me. I never heard of the dude, so I don't know how either one of you know about this motherfucker. He was some sprinter from Scotland. Who even knows who sprinters are? The only sprinter I even heard about was Usain Bolt or whatever. I guess that motherfucker's hella quick. Oh, we're a very special type of person. I know things. Me too, Christ. I'm special. No, he didn't sprint. That's another program, by the way, guys. Like the idea that the whole world, like you're the main character, everything revolves around you, you're super important, everything, your whole life, you're just the most important thing. It's like, I'm in a simulation that torments humans. Like, how important am I for real? If I was important, I would have been blessed with this ability to heal ailments. If I was important, I would have been blessed with a financial situation in life to help people. If I was important, and I could do this all day. That's fine. You don't have to direct the conversation, Benedictus. If you got nothing to say, you can just sit and chill, I guess. As you discussed before, Dingo thought scientifically has proven the simulation. Absolutely. Amen, Jesus. Oh, I'm definitely not Christian, Christ. I would say if Jesus exists, it'd be nice if he would do something about this demonic evil hell realm that we were all forcefully subjected to. But yeah, I mean, and that's just one. To me, Viru, to me, the fact that we're in a limited environment is almost way more important. The fact that if you look into history, it's mysterious, just like if you were in a video game simulation. To me, all those things are super important to prove simulation theory. I mean, not to mention the synchronicities, all the weird things lining up, just all the machine-like scripted shit that happens in reality. Deja vu is literally like a glitch in a video game, and you're experiencing it as a character in the video game. Oh yeah, it's fucking nose hairs are itchy as fuck right now. But yeah, that's what's going on. Almost 40. Damn, Beaver, you're getting there, bro. But we ain't getting older. We're getting better. Shit. Isn't that what he said to him? He said, Pops, you getting old, man. He said, look, young blood, you getting older. I'm getting better. That old, I'm getting old mentality, like I can't prevent what the body does. If I get gray hairs, I'm not manifesting them or thinking age, whatever. But that I'm getting older mentality is a fucking disease in and of itself. Like, about placebo, how strong the mind is to affect the body. And you're going to think that I'm getting old shit. Are you crazy? Are you trying to die? Like, are you trying to get old quick? Like, that's a mentality. I hate that shit. I always think I'm getting better. I go to the gym and I always think, my physique's not done yet. I'm still working on it. This ain't a done physique. I don't have that defeatist mentality like a lot of motherfuckers have. The whole age thing, like, fuck that. I'm a god, baby. I'm gonna fuck if I'm 40. I'll be just as fit when I'm 50. I'll be just even more fit when I'm 50. I'll be more fit than when I was 50 when I'm 60. Because I'm a fucking Greek god, bitch. And I've been scripted with good genetics by the simulation. Or decent genetics. I don't have mass monster genetics, but I have good shape genetics, I think. Like, well distributed body mass. Getting older is supposed to be a good thing. Wisdom and status. Getting old is a fucking fuckboy thing to happen. Getting old sucks. It's all good, though. I mean, did you want to live forever? There's that, too. We fight so hard to stay alive and take this reality serious. I'm like, bro, if this is what's happened, though, do you really want to live forever, though? Or even live a long time? Fuck them, man. Do you even want to live a long time in a realm like this? Bro, I don't know. This place is a dookie boy. It's unfortunate that the realm that my soul was forcefully plugged into is so bad that I don't want to do it forever. That's kind of shitty, but that's what's happening, baby. Buddha's teachings are godly, the 5 precepts. And if I met Buddha in real life, you know what I would say to him? I say, put down that Haagen-Dazs, chunky booty boy. What are you trying to have a fucking heart attack? You got all this wisdom and all this, but you just can't put the fucking fried chicken down, bro? What's wrong with you? How am I going to take tips from somebody like you that has allowed their body to fall into such a state? Anyways, Living forever is bad. People who wish for immortality are the biggest fools. I would agree with that. Yeah, it sucks though. That sucks though. You would think, man, wouldn't it be cool to have been in a reality where you would just want to be there forever? Man, we're putting a reality where it's so bad. Some motherfuckers like don't even make it to 40 before they're like, yeah, time to eat a bullet. Like that's pretty bad. Shit, some motherfuckers don't make it to 20 or 30 before doing that. And that's fucking reality. But bro, he got fat as he moved east. East. The OG is fit. Oh, the original Buddha was jacked. Good. Oh, why does that matter? But more importantly, why does it matter to me about his physique? Nothing matters. It's just something for me to pick at him about to prove he's just another flawed fucking retard walking around. I've heard some cool quotes from the Buddha and this and that, and I've heard cool quotes from Alan Watts or maybe even Alan Watt. I don't know, but I've heard some cool quotes from Jesus. I've heard some cool quotes from. I'm just about done with cool quotes. I don't care anymore. I want a cool existence, a reality that's worth living in, not just pretty flowery words that make my pussy feel good. It's like, what game are we playing here? This is childish. I always used to credit Buddhism for being the only adherents who never attacked other religions. I thought they were peaceful, tranquil, and giving, but then you can see what happens in Burma or Thai. Oh, yeah. Once you throw humans in the mix, and even if it's a beautiful philosophy, once you throw humans in the mix, you've now added the poison to the fucking cauldron. It's always going to come out of a witch's cauldron if you add the human ingredient. Now it's become contaminated. Yes. Vampires and zombies are immortal. I'm mortal. Ortal. I sure do, Chris. I'll rip bongs, doobies, dabs, anything that's got a little bit of smoke in it. I'll rip that boy up. Love me some marijuana. What up, Magic Zebra? Jeez, dude, where the hell have you been? Hey, Chris, I'm gonna put you on the spot. Did you watch any of the 3 movies that I suggested to you back? No, I don't watch anything. I bring this up every video, every stream. It's like, Chris, check out this anime. Chris, you gotta watch this new show. Chris, it's weird. It's really weird to me when people suggest books to me too. It's like, bro, I don't read, but I just don't watch anything. Zebra, I don't watch anything. Even like the people I'm subscribed to, I don't watch them. Every once in a while, I'll get kind of lonely and I want to hear one of them talk, and I'll put on their video. But there ain't nothing for me to watch here. What movies were they, by the way? I can't remember. I might have watched one. Did you recommend 13th Floor? Because that one I did watch. I miss smoking ganja was my favorite coat. What's wrong? Go smoke then, Beetroot. What do you mean? Imagine living forever. That sounds like a bad nightmare and tragedy. Like, for real, bro, never ending existence in this room. Holy shit. Yeah, that would be a true soul trap. If you had immortality in this realm, oh my God, bro. I don't even like thinking about that. That's one of the most dreadful. Like when you think about your mortality, there's an existential dread that comes with it. I get that same feeling when I think about being here forever. There's an existential dread feeling that comes with that too. Like, man, we're between a rock and a hard place here. Oh, it would be the ultimate curse. Yeah. Hey, Shanaheim, have you gotten that tattoo yet, love? Dios Papillion, Touching the Void. Those were the 3 movies. Oh, no, I definitely didn't watch any of those. Sorry, Zebra. I don't watch anything, bro. I feel like I let people down. I'm like a people pleaser. I feel like obligated to go and watch something, but it's like, ugh, I just can't. Oh, man, I just can't do it. The Janists in India try not to kill anything, even stepping on a boat. Yeah, I know. I actually took a college course in religions, and a lot of them are interesting. I mean, when you look at them, what was the original one? Started with a Z or something. The Taoist or something like that. But a lot of them were, yeah, they come out of their home and they look at their walk path and they brush it with a broom to make sure they don't kill any insects, and it's like, that's cute. Okay, fellas, so what is the meaning of there isn't one, Chris? Christ Benedictus. There isn't one. The more, I think the more interesting question is, why were you programmed to look for one then? That's the more important. It's like, what the fuck's that about? You threw me into a realm where there is no meaning. If I can address meaning to something, that's just me giving it meaning. But the actual meaning, you threw me in a realm that doesn't have any, but then you programmed me to look for it. That's weird. That's like, what are you trying to create conflict in my existence? Sometimes watching a movie that is good is a good cope for passing the time, but I don't find too many movies that I like. For me, it's music, brother. And lately, creating the music, writing the songs is fun. I enjoy it. That's all I've been doing lately. That's like entertainment, I guess you could say. The TV show Dark Matter with Jennifer Connelly is excellent, as in the TV show that. Oh wait. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I probably won't watch that either, but thank you guys for recommending them to me. Other people watch it, so it's still good to make the recommendations, you know. Other truthers are watching the stream or whatever, and maybe they'll go and watch those movies, you know. I'm just not that guy. I'm not a movie watcher. I'm not a show watcher. I can be. But I don't seek them out. The last, again, I was very disappointed about The Walking Dead, bro. That really just left a sour taste in my mouth. I was really loving that show. Really liked it a lot, and then it just got weird. It got weird and annoying, and I was just like, ugh. Every scene's like Rick with his damn sweat hair and his red eye. Just, I don't know, guys, we can't do this anymore. Every scene was like this super dramatic, over dramatic. I'm just like, ugh, God, dude. A cool show that could have had some great story and great companionship moments and helping people, and just became nothing but constant, just like dumb shit. Great dude, you like conspiracy theory. The three movies I mentioned aren't really truther movies, just regular movies that I thought were good. Oh no, I never watched them. Give me a sec, actually, because see, but I watched a lot of TV when I was growing up, when I was younger. And if those movies are from the 80s, 90s, or maybe even early 2000s, I may recognize them. Let me just see real quick. I definitely never seen Do Oust or whatever the fuck that war movie is. Speaking of Sons of Anarchy, that's one of the shows I watch. Looks like he's in this movie Papillion. What was his name in Sons of Anarchy? The blonde-haired dude. I can't remember now. Nope, I haven't seen any of these movies, bro. Oh, maybe someday I'll watch them. Maybe not. I don't know. But yep. How's everybody doing in the Dookie Boy realm? Anybody want to make a cool custom song or music video? We'll do it on stream together. We can even write the lyrics together if you guys want. That'd be cool. I like doing interactive shit. I like interactive shit. I like people communicating to me like, oh, I like this one or that one. Like, that's just, I like interacting with people. But like, if I'm going to do a stream, I would like to do something, but I don't know what I'm going to do, you know? So make truth music. So I did a video about 9/11. I did a video about what did I do? Oh yeah, I did a video about. I can't fucking remember. I did. Did I do a? Oh yeah, I did do a simulation one. Did I do a soul trap? I've done soul trap ones before. Oh, I did simulation 9/11. What was ignorance is bliss about? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's soul trap. Yeah. I did the spiritual guru one, talking to like these fucking delusional role players. Don't laugh at my meat. That was that was for a subscriber. Yeah, I did the zero tolerance one for entities. That sort of soul trap. So yeah, I've done soul trap simulation, soul trap to every politician. Yeah, we've done quite a few already. Dead Inside sort of addresses the depression aspect of being a truther. Oh, thank you, Zebra. How'd you comment? Aren't I streaming right now? How did you leave a comment on this stream? Thank you, though. It's because in one of your streams you mentioned a graphic scene from a movie that actually aligned with the scene in one of the movies I mentioned. Oh, really? I liked your idea about positive affirmation song with the right frequency to lift us up. Forget one for babies. I need it for me. Oh, I'll do one. You know what? I'll do that, Shanahan. That'll be my next one. There we go. I was sort of hoping for. Actually, I got the 9/11 recommendation from my last stream. I was in there and somebody had said, do 9/11 then. So I was like, all right, I got you, brother. That shit was uploaded the next morning. Actually, I could have uploaded it about 4 hours later. I was already done writing it and everything. It just, but I'll do that. All right. So let me get that situated. Soothing. I'll say positive affirmations. So what I'll do is I'll have it switch from the healing frequencies, you could say, and then when it's saying like wealth, I'll have it say wealth in the wealth frequency. I think it might be like 528 or something. I got to go look all this shit up, but I'll do that. I'll make it attract wealth with not just the words but the frequencies, and just say positive affirmations. What should I add? Shanna, what instrument do you like? Do you like the cello, the flute, the piano, the electric guitar, the acoustic guitar, the fucking tambourine? I mean, bells. What do you like? What do you think would be a beautiful instrument to include in that positive affirmation? I almost said song. Well, it's going to be a song, I guess. Collabs, let's do it, guys. You mentioned a dude with his head cut off with a piece of anatomy in his mouth. Oh no. Turns out there's a scene with that in the movie Dios. No, his head wasn't chopped off. He went. I guess he went to take a piss or something. And what was that movie called? I know the main character is a black dude, and he ends up going to court at the end of the movie and freaking out. And he throws a chair at the judge because the judge puts him in prison for life or something. What was that movie called? Poetic Justice, I think. I can't remember. Something like that. But no, they just chopped his dingling and nuts off. And when they found him, they run up and they pull it out of his mouth and throw it, because it's already been chopped off anyway. He's like, who cares? But it's like, pull it. It's just like, oh man. But his head wasn't chopped off. He was still alive. And he had his pecker in his mouth. Fuck wealth. I want awareness. I want knowledge. Well, I'm going to include wisdom, knowledge, abundance, health. I'm probably going to tell you you're beautiful. I'm probably going to tell you you're intelligent. I'm probably going to tell you you're special. I love piano and violin. I got you, love. Orchestral sounds. I'll do a couple like that then. Piano and violin. Two very popular ones that people like, that's for sure. I'm just writing it so I can remember. Yeah, I don't watch TV or movies. I just watch. If I watch anything, it's YouTube, and I've sort of stopped watching that. Um, yep, it's just sort of bored most of the time. Hey, Drinkwater, how you doing? And Dead Presidents, there was this Dead Presidents. That's the one. Ever seen of a soldier with his intestines pulled out and wee wee in his mouth? Yep, that's the one I'm talking about. Drinkwater knows what I'm talking about. 12 or 13. Yeah, ooh, man, ooh, that'd be a shitty way to die, bro. Having your pecker put in your mouth. Lucky for me, mine's not so fucking huge that it would be in my mouth and still like hanging out. I could just go plop and get rid of my, like. Don't put my pecker in my mouth, you little weird Japs. I'm sorry, guys. They were or Vietnamese. I think it was Vietnamese. I can't remember, but yeah, they got that dude good, bro. Don't you come in our country? We cut your dick. You don't fuck with us, mother bitch. In the movie The Cell, there's that scene with the machine that slowly pulls the intestines out. Scarred me for life. Ooh. Actually, the grossest shit I ever seen in a movie that was actually squeamish was in that new and I'm saying new, it's probably 20 years old now. I'm not the new Evil Dead movie. I went and actually seen that in theaters because we grew up watching fucking Evil Dead with Ash or whatever. Dead by Dawn, Dead by Dawn, Dead by Dawn. Uh, or Saul and the hostel, hostel. My brother Dean told me he watched that movie, some movie where I think I seen the thumbnail of it, but I never like some movie where the scientist he sews like a person's mouth to another person's asshole, and he does this several times and basically makes a worm human thing. So that the only one that's actually eating food, I guess, is the one at the front of the line. The rest of them are just eating the dude in front of them. Dookie. Ugh, human centipede. Or yeah, like a centipede. What I say, a worm. Yeah, like a centipede, but ooh, man. I was like, man, why the fuck would that even happen? Like, bro, they're gonna die of septic infection, fucking bacteria. They'll be dead in 2 days. That would never work. The second dude in line would be dead after day fucking 2 or 3 or something of eating shit all day. Let alone a third or fourth motherfucker that's eating the shit of another person's shit. That's just what the fuck's even coming out. I can't believe we are so desensitized to violence and gore that we would watch Human Centipede. Yeah, what the fuck is this about? So silly. Like, I guess I don't have a super issue with gore or whatever. Like, it is what it is. It's violence. It's going to happen. But when it's done just to be weird or just to be squeamish, extra, it's just like, now it's just being weird, you know? And that's what that seems like to me, the human centipede. Like, we're just like a group of fucking 4 or 5 guys out on. So just think of the grossest shit ever you could think of. What if we sewed a mouth to an ass and made me shit? It's like weird. It's like, that's not interesting. That's not interesting. Oh, dude, do you know what one bothered me a lot when I was a kid? Was the movie The Fly. You guys ever see that? That's a dude from Jurassic Park. What's his name, man? The fucking he aged well. He's a handsome motherfucker that he's like fucking 120 years old now. He still looks better than I do. What's his name? He's like an odd Jeff Goldblum. Yep. Oh man, there's a scene in there. This motherfucker, man. He takes his nails off, and then he grabs the dude's hand, and he's like, ugh, and vomits this white shit, and literally like a fly vomits and melts shit. It melts the dude's. It's just such a disgusting movie. I remember seeing that as a kid and thinking, oh my god, this is real weird. Was The Fly too with the boss? Oh, funny thing is, I'm sorry, I skipped over some things. Funny thing is, I hardly watch any movies either. I just happen to identify those 3 movies as movies that weren't total stupid. Yeah, I barely watch shit too, Zebra. I couldn't even tell you. I mean, there's a lot of good movies I could bring up, but the thing that messed me up when younger was The Fly 2. I had never seen The Fly 2 with the boss, and he got fused with the dog, Bartok or something, the creature. Did you guys remember fucking the Guyver? And he was like this martial artist robot dude. He was like beating the fuck out of people. That movie was dope, bro. Creature was called. Really scared me for years and years. The scariest movie I ever seen is called Marty's, but the original French version. I never seen that. Marty's. Most movies are totally effing stupid. Yeah. Damn, I saw that as a kid and it freaked me out. Yeah, that movie was disgusting. It was like gross and it was just like squeamish as fuck, bro. Nell's Blood and Fly 2 was even sicker and bar. I mean, Googling it will mess me up again. Really? Man, see, like my morbid curiosity has me wanting to go and see how bad, cause just because of what I said, like that movie, the first one left an imprint on me. So that being done, like almost makes you like, but I don't want to see it. Fuck it, because I'm just gonna be grossed out. I'm just gonna be, ugh. That in Event Horizon, I saw that as a kid, and it scarred me for like a year. Or martyrs. Isn't that like little demons or whatever? Martyrs or whatever? They're like devils or demons. It wasn't just the look, it was the sound he made. Like he was in pain but couldn't scream. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, the movie that really fucked me up when I was a kid, I guess you say, that had me like really actually scared was because I watched a lot of shit and they scared me at first, but I guess you say I got desensitized to it. Like I watched all the Freddy Kruegers and blah, blah, blah. No, there was this UFO abduction documentary that my brother had found or bought or borrowed, or, and man, that really fucked me up, man. That was way scarier than any scary movie I ever saw. I mean, it was just terrifying. It was so terrifying. It wasn't just the look, it was the sound he made. Like he was in pain but couldn't scream. The Goonies, Critters. I did watch the Goonies a lot growing up. I don't remember Critters. When you say Critters, I actually think of Gremlins. Gremlins was a great movie. I watched that probably 100 times. I was a TV watcher growing up. I mean, that's all I did was watch TVs or play video games. Like I was one of those types of people, but just not lately. Not in the last fucking, I don't know, 10 years. I stopped watching TV probably 15 years ago, but every once in a while somebody would say something like, hey, check this out. So the show Dexter, Sons of Anarchy, those were recommended to me by other people that watch TV, but I'm not so much of an avid TV watcher. It's just not my thing anymore. And I don't say that like happy about it or bragging or something. It's like I wish I was. At least I wouldn't be bored. If I was a TV watcher, I would have something to do all the time. When you're not, it fucking sucks. Oh shit! Just remind me of spontaneous human combustion documentary I saw as a kid. That was from my dude. When I was a kid, Phil, I did a paper in probably third or fourth grade on spontaneous human combustion, and one of the images that I got to use because it was in the book, and the teacher said it was okay, was like an original image. It was black and white, but man, I mean, I still remember that, how like the bed was like burnt out and then it exploded and actually burnt shit all around it and everything. It was just so I don't know, left an imprint on me. I was like, man, my body could just blow up. What the fuck? That's a little weird, that thing that just happened. I could just be walking along, chilling, minding my fucking business, and my shit will just blow up. What kind of fucking reality is this? I wish I could spontaneously combust on command. I was worried about it. Viru over here wants to find the red button, bro. What is the deal with the purple button with a crown and a number 1? What do you mean? Oh, I turned those off. Magic Zebra, I turned those fucking crowns off on my end. I got sick of looking at them. That's something. So if you click the crown thing, it tells you who's commenting the most, pretty much, who's participating the most. Right now it's Viru, I think it said. Yeah, Viru, you're number 2. Viru's got 150% experience. Like, what did he do? I mean, but I don't know. Bro, I'm fucking excited for VR. Honestly, I'm excited for it. I can't wait. Like, if there's a day that comes where I could be like, all right, guys, fuck this. Let's play poker. And I grab my helm and I go, and then Zebra's sitting here, Viru's sitting here, Phil's sitting here. That's the day I want. You know what I'm saying? Where we're all chilling. We're all playing fucking Texas Hold'em and talking about conspiracies with each other. That's what I want, bro. I'm excited about it. Like, I just hope it looks real. I hope you guys look how you really look, sound how you really sound. Like, it would be really cool to just be with other people. And even if you guys didn't, whatever, if you wanted to create an avatar, maybe you're not happy with the way you look or something, I don't care. Well, I mean, I do care, but it would be like, whatever. I'd be okay with it. I don't know about no brain implant. I'm hoping, Phil, that the technology just gets so advanced that it can interface with our actual neurons without having to be in there, like maybe just some device or something that could literally, like, because of magnets, control the way our neurons fire and how we perceive reality or something. So it would look like VR, but really it's not VR. It's the reality your brain is creating type of shit is how it's actually going to end up being. It's not going to be VR. I don't know how to explain it, but you'll see. Just give it time. Everything I say will make sense in 10 years. What if there's a chance we get stuck in the VR realm, kind of like we are stuck in this VR? So what? If we're already stuck in this VR and we don't know of a way out of this VR, I would rather be plugged into a VR that I'm accepting, a realm that I'm okay with. I don't fear VR. If it's a better existence than the one, oh, it's trapping us further. Get out of this trap then. Oh, you can't? Okay, so while you're here, don't you want to have an experience that's worth having? I'm going to put on the helmet. I don't care. This reality is a hellhole. If we fixed reality, that would be cool, but there is no green button. There isn't a fix it all thing that's going to happen. There just isn't. But then sold it on eBay after a year. There isn't enough content and it was heavy and a big hassle. I did have a Vive when it first came out. What's a Vive? What's that? They're heavy? Oh, that's some sort of, the VR helm? Oh, yeah, I've got one of those right now if I want to play it, but that thing's a piece of shit, to be honest. Give me good steak and make me rich. Yes, sir. Drink water. I'm telling you, bro, everybody, even the ones against it, are going to end up using it. I don't like that. I'm not jerking off to that fact, but that's what's going to end up happening. Every guy watching this is going to end up putting on the little helmet and having a dime piece girlfriend with a shelf ass and having fucking filet mignon and lobster and the most well-crafted fucking what's that shit that Khabib always eats and gets fat or whatever? Tiramisu, you could imagine, and fucking, yep. Every guy is going to put it on because, not because they're evil and they're giving in to VR, but because the reality, the VR they're already forced into sucks so bad that the alternative is better. That's sad. But anyways, can't fix it. They may promise us it's better, but what if it's just another trap? I don't know. Then we're going to be double trapped in a already multi-layered trap. The human body's a trap. You're already in a trap. Do you feel sorry? Anyways, I don't know, but we're already in like a multi-layered trap. And unless you can figure out how to get out of this one, what does it matter? Is there a way to get out of this one? Is there a way to prove there's a way to get out of this one? No. So it's like, I don't know. I think I still want a way out. So what if I became wealthy? What if I hit the lottery? Let's say I played the lottery and hit like the Powerball. What if that happened? And then I was walking around in a $3,000 suit, with I don't know, expensive shit in a nice house, and I was eating filet mignon and lobster in real life because now I could afford to live that. That's acceptable. Doing it, as long as you do it for real, it's okay. If you could bust out a dime piece chick, good on you. But you can, only if you really do it, it's cool. If you experience it for real, it's acceptable by me. But the second you put on a helm, oh, you're evil. It's like, but I'm still having the same experience. VR headset by HTC. The combo between Chris and Youre right now is deep. Is it? From my perspective, I'm always just being logical. In the future, I live on the roof of the facilities that house the VR Matrix slaves. What? Roof of the facilities that house the VR Matrix slaves? Unbelievable, Christ. I can't believe that. Automatic body regeneration, so health and old age is not an issue. That would be a big deal. Ooh, you are getting younger. You are healing. Everything is okay. All right, yeah. That video is actually going to be, but I didn't think about the age one. So let's de-age people, make people healthy, wealthy, wise, calm, peaceful. Oh, good fortune, good luck. No clear way out. Triple trap, quadruple trap, quintuple trap, quinsuplin trap, sipulacapilla trap, ooga booga trap, archon trap, black box trap. Ugh. Fuck your traps, motherfuckers. I hate you and your little traps, you little archon gay boys. My line is drawn logging onto a desktop and putting on these headphones. I already haven't played video games for decades, so I wouldn't enjoy VR. Oh, I would definitely enjoy VR if it was good. Not this little shitty fucking helmet looking ass shit. Are you gonna feed off the loosh of the VR players? Eh? He is, dude. He is, VR. He's gonna be on the roof fucking injecting their emotions into his veins like a dope head, bro. He's actually just gonna have it permanently injected. He's gonna be sitting up there like, ah! Fucking weirdo. I'm just kidding, Benedictus. I'll feed off of squirrels and rats. Ooh, don't eat too many squirrels, bro. They can have issues with them. The slaves accept their inevitable doom. Oh, don't do it, Christ Benedictus. Why harm the poor squirrels, Christ? We can find another way. Bro, he's going to become a cannibal. He's going to start eating humans from the legs up. So they'll just stay plugged into their Matrix game. They won't even know this dude's been eating them, bro. Everybody in the Matrix is going to wake up no longer bipedal. Chip and Dale. No, don't Harvard. What is this? No. Real people are going to be bored. What are you going to do? Are you going to stack hay for the cows? Like, what are you going to do? Are you going to watch the garden? Are you going to watch the crickets jump or the birds fly or the turtles swim? What are you going to do in real life that has a high level of importance that I can't do in a VR? And I can do it in a VR with a dime piece sitting with me, wearing the best suit. I don't have a fucked up grill. Everything's perfect. As a matter of fact, if I go, you know what? LSD acid trip, maximum volume. I'm not only having your experience, I'm doing it with fucking kaleidoscope colors and cool fucking, hallucinations and shit. You can just violate the VR player since they are unaware of their surroundings. Unbelievable. Yeah, dude, they're going to be plugged in, and my dudes over there are going to be eating their legs off, bro. Dude, maximum volume. Go up to level 10. Do you guys ever play World of Warcraft, bro? When you drink on there, it can be annoying, man. When you try to like walk straight, that motherfucker makes you all fucking annoying and shit. Do you think people died younger back in the day because they were bored and there with them? I don't know. I think people, I don't know. I didn't live back in the day. I was told people died. You should be so thankful. Back in the day, people, I wasn't there. But if people were dying in their 20s and 30s, I don't know, supposedly it was just such a contaminated realm, they couldn't keep them alive. Like the humans didn't even belong here or something. Like it's too filled with bacteria. Every human alive needs antibiotics or they're going to die before 30. Like, God damn, who the fuck put us here in this dump? This contaminated dump, bro. People died younger because of disease. Yeah, that's what I think. Disease and bacterias and fungus. And they didn't have any treatments for anything. Bro, sometimes I wonder about, man, is there like little shit hidden in reality and we just don't know it? Like maybe a weird example, but I'm just giving a gross example anybody could relate to. Maybe eating your boogers, for example, is actually like super nutritious for your eye health. Or like when you're next to a river or an ocean, like that little green shit that washes up, it's like it's in abundance everywhere. As long as you can get in your water, you'll find that green algae looking ass shit. I almost wonder, is it like so in abundance? Because like to us, it looks disgusting. But for all we know, if we dehydrated it and ate it, it's like the most nutritious thing we could ever eat. Like I wonder that all the time. Like, man, is there like things hidden right around us? Like for all we know, the cure to cancer is to eat cedar tree leaves, you know? But who does that? You know what I'm saying? Like, so we'll never know. I always wonder that, bro. Like there's some little thing, cures and nutritional things hidden around us, but we just don't know about it. Did they have Viagra or Cialis back in the day? The hell no. Wait, back in what day though? I don't know. I don't think so. Did they have that back in the day? I don't know. Ozempic is the new hip vaccine for weight loss. Oh, that makes people's faces look weird though, bro. It like eats even the fat in their face, and then their faces look really weird. I used it, but it made my eyes blurry and gave me a headache. Maybe they had some special plants. Oh, I don't know. I went into deep meditation last night and asked for some information that would help awaken, and I was shown tuning forks and baths causing pain to be eliminated. No idea if it works. That's weird, Shanahan. I actually get images in my mind of baths, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if fucking Ooh, can the mic even pick up the tuning fork? Who knows? I'm a Greek guy, so maybe in my ancient bloodline I was at the bathhouse. I hope not. I always get images of like these tile walled bathhouses where like even the walls are wet, the floors are wet, but there's like pools that are like illuminated water. Oh, you guys could actually hear that? And like in South Park, this is a 528, I think. Which one is this one? I thought it said it on this motherfucker before. Oh no, I can't remember. I don't remember which hertz this one is. But I like to mess around with it sometimes. And original to deep sound. Was it soothing sounding or did it sound like electronic and shitty? They can generate frequencies to make everyone poop their pants. What the hell? He was at that Epstein Diddy party bathhouse 1,000 years ago. Was there an Epstein bathhouse or a Diddy bathhouse? I didn't look into any. I mean, I know Epstein was a creep and he had that little weird. Oh, excuse me, guys. This thing must be knocking the gas out of me. He had like a weird squared little fucking, probably a damn, I don't know, sacrifice home on top of some weird, it was like striped white and blue, and he had like a bunch of little weird shit on his island. But look at in the Roman days, everyone was Trump and Epstein, the little boys, though not girls. With the little boys. Oh, good. Then it sounded good. It sounded healthy. Everyone was Trump and Epstein with the little boys. I don't know what I don't know what creepy motherfuckers do, but I do know for sure, without questions, human beings can be creepy motherfuckers, bro. They can have some pretty weird urges and desires locked up in their fucking disgusting dark hearts. But I could have swore this motherfucker said it's Hertz somewhere on it. Now it's just saying the company name where I clearly remember it saying the Hertz of it. It just says the company name there. And on the other side, it says Sonic Slider, which I don't remember it saying that. So maybe that's where I remember the Hertz being. Biofield Tuning was the site I think I ordered this one off of. But where was that smoke coming from? Oh, there's enough smoke coming out that motherfucker still. Damn, I hit that bitch like 10 years ago. Oh, it's calling to me for another hit. Well, pedophile, especially. Today they call it the Panda Eye Club. Yeah, that's an unfortunate thing to happen. I heard what's his name, that crazy motherfucker, Orlando Brown. Bro, if I could rap with somebody, if some celebrity outside of Eminem probably, if I could rap with some celebrity, it would be Orlando Brown, bro. I want that crazy motherfucker on the record just because he's psychotic as fuck. But I heard about the Panda Eye Club from that dude, and it's unfortunate because I think he's a member of it, bro. There was actually a scene in a show when he was just a baby. I don't know, probably what, 12, 13, 11, no, maybe younger, 10. Man, he looked like a little kid. And he had that panda eye shit, which is not a good thing. That doesn't mean he was in a fist fight, guys. For those that don't know what it means when somebody has two black eyes like that, it's not a good thing for the person that it happened to. And he had that as a baby, bro. Ugh, godly, dude. That's disgusting. Anyways, yeah, that's a weird subject. Ain't good. All right, good. Peace out, Beaver. You're reincarnated. What animal would you like to reincarnate as? Probably a cuttlefish. I think they're really cool. Well, no. Because, I mean, you could say fly, but when you're a fish, you are flying in a weird way. It's just in a different density material, but you're flying. I mean, you can go in all directions. That's a hard question. I don't know. Maybe some sort of ape. Maybe one of them apes where their arms are long and weird looking. Probably be one of those motherfuckers. One of them howler apes or whatever. An ape, or maybe an orangutan. I'd be either a monkey or I'd be a cuttlefish. Or maybe an octopus. Octopuses are supposedly like super smart. Or maybe a dolphin. A dolphin would be cool. Chris, do you know dolphins hump other dolphins' blowholes? I've never seen that outside of an animation, bro. Don't show me a cartoon and tell me, oh, they do this to other dolphins. Like, show me it. I've never seen it before. There's all of them. If animals can, dude, you know what would be a great animal? A pet dog in a loving human family. That would be great. Especially if you had, medium hair or long hair dog and people were always petting you. That'd be a great existence, bro. And they're always feeding you human food. Woo, boy, that's what I need. Let me be a house dog in a cool family where the dad's cool, the kids are cool. That'd be dope. Bad deeds to get human incarnation level card. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if the demon lord that runs the realm took our souls or essences or whatever and plugged them into a worm after we're done here. I mean, I don't know. Like, how does a fly do good or bad? Laugh out loud. Really, they're almost NPC-driven entities. They don't even have a consciousness, I don't think. Lemurs are dope as fuck. They get high on centipede venom and don't have many predators. Dude, or maybe I'd be one of those frogs that creates DMT, bro. See, it's hard for me to answer that question because I don't know how they experience their experience. Because maybe those dogs, those frogs that produce DMT are on a constant, like, extra dimensional super trip or something themselves. You know what I'm saying? I'd have to experience every animal to even have that opinion. Maybe being a tree would be much more interesting to my energy or frequency than any animal. I mean, I don't know. I would really have to be them. But just based on like how cool animals are, you could say I could be like something that just sounds fun. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a house dog or maybe a house cat or it'd be cool to be a house monkey. That'd be cool to be a chimp in a human family. And if I had to just be an animal that wasn't in a human family, it would probably be a fucking cuttlefish, just because they're super dope. They're fucking super dope. They can spray out black ink poison stuff. They can fucking change literally like instantly. Not like some chameleon where it has to sit there for 10 minutes to turn. This motherfucker turns colors instantly. Its skin can even be like a damn LED screen. Like, boo. It can float up to other creatures and look so cool that it hypnotizes the other creature and they just walk up and eat the motherfucker. Cuttlefishes are overpowered, bro. Have you guys ever seen that little fucking shrimp creature that fucking, he has just basically a ball hammer and he punches the fuck out of shit? And they say, what's he called? Mantis shrimp. You guys ever seen a mantis shrimp? Oh my God, those things are repulsive, bro. But they say their punch, they just punch shit. They're like, they got this little fucking thing. It literally just like a ball with a fucking, it's like a mace basically. And they fucking smash shit with it. And they hit so hard, they say that it's the equivalent that if it hit a baseball, if it was human size and hit a baseball with its punch power, that it would knock the space ball into orbit. That's how hard this thing punches. Crazy, dude. It's hard to keep them as pets because they can punch through the goddamn glass. You probably got to get like some bulletproof glass to hold one of them. So lemurs actually are out here getting doped up on centipedes. That's interesting. The kings used to make eunuchs as keep them as entertainment, probably better than a pet dog because they can get you water and stuff. What the hell? Mantis shrimps are dope. Yeah, they're fun. They're tough, bro. I mean, there aren't too many punching animals. Like you got kangaroo, gorillas, apes, I guess you could say, are punching. They're more like bludgeoning animals. They don't really like hit you with a special attack. That mantis thing is literally like a fucking master puncher attacker guy. He just like sitting around waiting for a motherfucker to sweat him, and he's just like, "Oh, really, bitch?" Boosh! And just fucking knocks their fucking soul into another dimension. If they have a shell, he literally explodes them. If you're a crab and you fuck with this dude, he's gonna punch your fucking soul out of your body. People have kids as pets. When dad comes home, the kid runs to the door like a doggy. It's true. And you raise them properly, right? You train them properly. Get off that table. You morph them into another NPC. You actually work them out of being human. We do the same to dogs. If you just let the dog be a dog, it's going to bite through all your furniture. It's going to rip your couches apart. It's going to piss on things. It's going to run around. It's going to shit in the corner over there. So that needs to be trained out of them to a degree. So you could say it's good training. Who knows? You can feed the kid estrogen so the kid doesn't get too uppity and smash through stuff. That is the worst thing ever. If you alter your children's hormones, you are a demonic parent. I don't care how much little Billy thinks he's a girl or how much little Susan thinks she's a boy. If you give some child hormone things, man, you're a fucking weirdo. What do you mean what are we supposed to do with humans? What do you mean? Why do you have to do something with them? What do you mean? They exist. What do you want to do with them? I don't understand what you mean. But anyways, all right. So I'm probably gonna wrap this one up, guys. It was an open-ended question. You answered it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't really know what we're supposed to do with humans. But I'm not totally against AI or VR or the future. We'll say this place is a dump. If AI turns into Skynet and wipes us all out, okay, like okay. And if it doesn't, and it gives humans experiences that are worth having, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Even if there's just a helmet people put on that pumps euphoria into their brain so they just are happy to be alive in their physical experience. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Thanks for the live, bro. Good speaking to you with you, Christ Benedictus and Chris and Viru and all. Yeah, this was a fun live. I enjoyed the chat talking about this shit. That was a good chat. I really enjoyed it. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for keeping me company. Thank you guys for supporting me with the thumbs ups. I appreciate you guys. Everything you guys do helps. I'm sort of shadow banned, so I can't do anything for myself. So if you guys comment, if you guys thumbs up, if you guys share my videos, everything helps. Everything helps because I literally can't help myself. And I don't even know if those help. They were for a minute. They were helping, but anyways, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Love you guys, and don't let none of this shit get to you. And I'm going to make that video, Shanaheim. I'm going to make that. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Love you guys.